But you know what? It's all making sense now. When I wanted a pizza from my local Pizza Hut and it was always saying permanently closed, I was thinking like, is it because of what's going on recently? Obviously, the local stores like around me had closed. So I'm like, what's going on? Like, why is it that there's ones further away that are open, but the ones near me are closed? And I finally saw an article and realized why. So we've got here this jabroni, Simon Byrne. It says here, Pizza Hut franchise boss suggests paying Croydon staff in olives rather than cash. So the boss of multiple Pizza Hut branches across Croydon reportedly suggested paying staff with olives, napkins or grease cutter rather than money after he went months without paying them full wages. Simon Byrne, who runs 6 branches of the popular police chain as a franchisee, has not paid members of staff across the group fully since January 2020. Flipping hell, according to multiple people working for him. Mr. Byrne runs branches in West Croydon, South Croydon, Carshalton, Norbury, Tunbridge Wells and Horsham under the franchise name 18PH Limited. My London has seen a group WhatsApp message sent from Mr. Byrne's phone to staff on Thursday, April 16th, where the offer to pay in olives, napkins and grease cutters were made. Now the thing is here, yeah, what does he think his staff are? Squirrels? Olives? What next? Soon, what is he going to offer? Strawberries? A pencil sharpener and what, a stapler? What's the mindset here? So you've got workers. Imagine that you're putting in that extra shift, that grind. You're working extra hours. You open your pay slip, you're like, all right, let me see what's going on here. Expecting to see, you know, a numerical figure. Instead, notes, olives, tree branches. Like, what's the audacity is so cheeky. It's so like managers. I've seen a lot of managers say some cheeky stuff, but this one takes the cake. My London has seen testimony from 8 members of staff who asked to remain anonymous, as many still work at the branches, sharing their experience of wages being unpaid and communications ignored. An employee said Mr. Byrne treated them like a dog. He treats every single one of us like slave and makes us beg for money at the end of the month. And this guy's still walking around. Yo! Mr. Byrne was smiling in my face when I said I needed the wages for rent. It's true, like what are you going to tell the landlord? Hold on, I've got a few tree branches out back and my manager gave me some olives and a napkin. Hopefully that'll do. I mean, I got tree branches, stapler, A4 pieces of paper. I can make it into a plane if you like. It's a violation. In messages sent from Mr. Byrne's phone, which have been seen from My London, staff themselves were blamed for the late pay. Hey, this guy is violating. The dodgy employees are making life difficult and stirring things, further slowing down the payroll process. Staff were also accused of deliberately cutting the wire to the internet, trying to smash his office door and threatening to send a mob of people to Norbury. I mean, it's understandable. And they've gone to say Pizza Hut office is stepping in. We're ensuring everyone will be paid for their hours worked. We have been in touch with team members at those stores via text or email over the past days with details about payment. And it says here, we are investigating the issue and will manage the franchisee situation appropriately. You can't make it up. You can't make up. So when I wanted my pizza on the weekends, you know, for the past month or so, this is why. You got this jabroni, Mr. Byrne, taking the piss out of his employees, saying he'll offer them napkins and olives. I don't know what else. Paper cutter, toenail clipper, what else? You know, all those gifts you get in like Christmas crackers, you'll probably offer that as well. Violation. But I know managers, you know, take the piss sometimes, but this is ridiculous. So hopefully, you know, those employees find other work and whatnot. But yeah, that manager, he's mad.